Throughout Mexico, there are countless stories of encounters with small supernatural beings, known in Spanish as duendes. These mischievous spirits are often described as short, about knee-high, and look like children. Both the Maya, in what is now southern Mexico and Central America, and the Nahua, in the central part of Mexico, had their own names and beliefs surrounding these beings. Generally, both the Maya and the Nahua believed them to be protectors of nature, who, if offended, could cause disease, bad luck, or worse. According to Mayan mythology, are magical beings that live in the jungles of southern Mexico and Central America. Like he who must not be named, people are discouraged from naming them out loud, as this can summon an angry one from his home. Keeping that in mind, their Mayan name translates to little forest genius or ancient dwarf. Mayan statues of them can be found in temples such as Yaxchilan in Chiapas and Nojochmul in Quintana Roo. According to Mayan legend, they were the first inhabitants of Earth and are older than the sun. Another version of the legend says that they are the descendants of the dwarf of Uxmal, who built the invisible city of Uxmal in one night by magic. Generally, they're believed to be invisible, but can appear in physical form to talk to and frighten humans. They can also appear when they get together. Most active at night, it is said that these little beings come out of their caves at sunset and return to their lairs before the sun rises again. Some Maya believe that they can be called upon to protect their milpas. A campesino builds a little house, and for 7 years, the magical being will help the corn grow, summon rain, and protect the fields at night, scaring off both predators and crop thieves. At the end of 7 years, the farmer must seal off the windows and doors of the little house to keep the creature inside. Otherwise, the supernatural entity will run wild and wreak havoc in the area. Some contemporary Maya consider the small shrines that dot the southern countryside to be their houses. There are many stories of encounters with them deep in the jungles, which they consider to be their territory. To scare intruders away, the mythical creatures will make strange noises, cast creepy shadows, or just throw rocks at people to scare them away. Occasionally, they will ask travelers for an offering in order to pass through the jungle. If refused, the small creatures will send bad luck and disease through the air. However, if the offering is accepted, they can protect the traveler and even bring him good luck. Basically, if treated with respect, the small beings can be helpful, but if offended or if they feel invaded, they can be vengeful to the point of malevolence. In the early 1990s, for example, workers in Cancun were unable to finish building a bridge. Workers would wake up every morning to find their work from the day before destroyed. Locals blamed the supernatural beings. Skeptical but not making any progress on the bridge, the workers accepted the help of a Mayan priest. The priest carried out a ritual to contact the entities, who said they would accept the construction of the bridge as long as a house was built under it. A small pyramid and house was built and offered to them as a gift. After that, the construction of the bridge was easily completed. Throughout the Yucatan Peninsula, there are stories about these paranormal beings. It's key to remember that they give back what they receive. In Nahua mythology, they were known as Owican Chaneque, meaning inhabitants of dangerous places or owners of the house. The Nahuas considered them gods that protected nature, such as rivers, lakes, forests, and jungles. These protectors of nature were believed to be under the command of Chane, a god of water and earth who lived in the underworld. The Nahuas believed that, like everything else in life, there was a duality in chaneques. On the one hand, there are good chaneques that live in places close to towns or even in people's homes. These are described as white and mischievous. For example, they can hide small objects, throw stones, pull dogs' tails, or braid horses' hair. But if you bother them or offend them in any way, they will take revenge. On the other hand, bad or evil chaneques were described as black and live in places far away from people, such as caves, rivers, or hills. And since they despise humans' presence, they try to distance themselves by causing travelers and hikers who get too close to get lost or to fall. Like their Maya counterparts, chaneques can harm people. The Nahua believe that they did this by causing a person to lose their tonali. According to the Nahua myth, tonali provides a person with vigor and energy and is found on the crown of the head. A cleansing ritual must be carried out in order to restore a person's well-being, or the affected person may die. Another belief surrounding these beings is that they like to steal children. Children can be protected with an ojo de venado or by turning their clothes inside out. To this day, people report creepy encounters with these magical beings throughout Mexico. If you feel that there is one in your house that moves or throws things around, you can leave candy or fruit out as an offering and ask them nicely to chill out. And if you find them in the woods, treat them kindly and say thank you for taking care of you, and then promptly go the other way. Let us know in the comments if you had any creepy encounters of your own. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!